Welcome back to the Neighborhood Go-To Guy. Today's video I'm going to show you how to remove a battery on a 2004 Toyota RAV4. So first thing you want to do is remove this cover. And if you don't want to watch this video, you can just follow the steps on this diagram. It's got all this useful information like the battery is located under this cover. And it shows you how to remove the tabs. Basically just pry up on them and pull the tabs out. There's 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After that, you're going to want to loosen the 10mm bolts on the battery terminal cables. Take those off the posts. Take the tabs off. This whole cover will come off, and then you can get your access down to the battery because you can't get in there right now. And then there's 2 probably 10mm bolts, one here and one on the back. You break those loose, you can pull this cover off, and then you can pull the battery out. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. Okay, so we skipped ahead a little bit. We got the cover off. I loosened the bolt on the negative side and pulled the terminal cable off. And I loosened this side also. And we'll just pop that off then also. And then we'll start on these 6. Now it's fairly simple to do. You just get a flathead screwdriver. Get underneath and just work it real easy. Now it's 20 degrees out, so plastic being cold and wanting to work with it when it's cold out has a tendency to want to break. So just nice and easy. Work your way around. I got 2 so far. 3's over here, 4, 5, and 6. Once you get that done, we'll pull the cover off. And I'll do that here in a second. Now, if you've watched enough of my videos, you always know at the end of my video, I say, hopefully you learned something from it. Well, hopefully you take this away from it. If you pop your tab, you just want to pull it up so it's about this height. I got lucky. I pulled this out too far, and it fell down. Now, I could have lost that, but I was lucky. It went all the way down to the ground, and I was able to recover it. So just pop the tabs so they come up just a little bit, okay? All the way around like that, and then you'll be able to take the cover off. And now we have clear access down to the battery. We'll loosen this nut here and the other one back there. Now with your 10mm ratchet, go ahead and break these nuts loose. Make sure you set them aside where you won't lose them. Once the bolts are off, you go ahead and lift this up and remove that. Set that to the side. And now you're free to take the battery out. Now's a good time to grab some sandpaper and clean the inside of your terminals just to make sure there's no corrosion on there and you have good contact. Okay, if you recharged your old battery or got a new battery, it's time to put it back in. And you want to make sure the positive side is on the right. That's the sign with the plus. And the negative side is on the left. You want to make sure it sits down in here nice and flush so it's even. Next, you want to install the stabilizer bracket. I'm not really sure if that's what it's called, but put those 2 in and then put your bolts on. You want to make sure that this is sitting nice and level on both sides before you tighten down the 2 remaining bolts. And once they're snug, go ahead and tighten the 2 bolts on the battery post terminals. And if your positive side cover came off, go ahead and insert that right in here. Go ahead and push it down. Once you have the holes lined up, go ahead and carefully push the 6 tabs back in. And the last step is to install the battery cover. As always, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something from this video. See you next time from the Neighborhood Go-To Guy.